Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today I am going to do a Forsaken character annoyance tier list. I'll rate them from a scale of S to F, it'll go from F, D, C, B, A, S. And I'm trying to rate them on how annoying they are to play against. So, yeah. I'm also trying a voiceover for this video, so let me know if that works. I don't really know how good this is going to turn out, but I just wanted to get gameplay footage for background, so I tried. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on this tier list in just a second. But I just want to say this is my opinion, so no hate at all. Like, seriously, don't give hate because it's my opinion. And yeah, let's get started right into this tier list, shall we? Alright, now we got Elliot. We're going to start with him. I'm going to give Elliot a C tier. Mainly because there's really only one thing Elliot can do, and that's throw pizza and heal people mid-chase. I mean, other than that, what's he do? He runs away with his rush hour? I mean, it doesn't really seem like it does all that much. I mean, geez. Like, what? It's Elliot. I don't really know what to say. I mean, he's just gonna throw pizza and heal people mid-chase, and if they get away, he'll heal them. And if you kill him first, he's not even a problem. And Elliot without anything, really, if he doesn't have, like, people protecting him, Elliot's kind of useless. He'll just do nothing. I really just don't know what to say about Elliot. I mean, yeah, C tier I think is fair. Maybe low B tier, because, like, sometimes, like, his healing mid-chase can be, like, pretty detrimental, but, other than that, I mean, it's not much, honestly. I think C tier is fair. Y'all can disagree if you want, but C tier is fair for sure. Alright, next up we got Noob. Honestly, Noob's a B tier, because he can use his Ghost Burger. We'll just go with one ability at a time. We'll start with Ghost Burger. He can if you have minions, or like a scan or an X-ray ability, I mean, he can just, go use Ghost Burger and get out of your sight. Also, we have to say, actually, you know what? No, B tier is fine. Because, I mean, he's really not, he can't do much besides Last Man Standing. If you catch him out before that, I mean, you can just make him waste his Boxy Colas or his Slate Skins, and then he'll only have Ghost Burger to use at the end. But, like, it only lasts for so long. So, I mean, like, he can't do much, but if you don't kill him, or at least make him waste his abilities, if he gets the Last Man Standing with everything, he's probably like an A tier, or maybe even S tier. He's actually just super annoying in Last Man Standing, so don't ever leave Noob for that. But other than that, he's got a Bloxy Cola. He gets speed 1 for 10 seconds, but like, at the end of the day, what's he gonna do about that? Because, I mean, otherwise, he's got Slate Skin. He'll just be as slow as a snail, and he will, stand there. That was a long blank. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with all this stuff, like, on the spot. But, I mean, he doesn't do much. You can just stand there, wait for it to wear out, and guess what? He's getting hit. So, I mean, Slate Skin's like a last, 5-second item. You'd use it for, 5 seconds left of the round. So you don't get killed. It's not, the most useful. His Bloxy Colas, again, they run out. He doesn't have too much he can do with it. But he's still a B tier. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, if you leave him for Last Man Standing, he's gonna cook you if he's a good noob in Last Man Standing is gonna absolutely destroy you. Because you're not gonna be able to catch up with them. Also, we gotta take in consideration that, if he has, extra items, an extra Bloxy Cola he found, that's gonna cause other problems. But I'm not really taking items into account too much. Actually, I'm not really taking them into account at all. But yeah, that's, Noob. So, let's move on to the next character, shall we? Alright, next up we got Shedletsky. Okay, so for Shedletsky, I think once again, I'm just gonna give him a B tier. I know, it's probably gonna make some of y'all a little confused. I get it, okay? Shedletskys are a little bit annoying. That's why he's in B tier, because he's semi-annoying. We'll start with his sword. Let's start with the main thing. I kind of forgot the how much stun time his sword has. But I think it's around like 2-3. I think it's like 3 seconds, maybe. Pretty sure if I remember right. So it's a decently long stun, but it's not anything crazy, and it has a long windup. So if you get hit by it, it's all your fault. That's just your fault for not paying attention. So oh my god. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, it was like, it's your fault for not paying attention to Shedletsky. I mean, you just let him hit you, or you ran into the sword. Should have kept an eye on him to make sure he wasn't hiding around the corner. So, I mean, that's really it for sword. It's a long cooldown. If he misses, you're hitting him. So, at the end of the day, just keep your eyes open. Don't leave yourself open. Like, if you're playing John Doe or 1X, don't use your ability if Shedletsky's nearby, because he could just hit you out of one of your abilities. So now we gotta talk about his chicken. His chicken is a little bit more annoying, but it's not that bad. Because, I cut my fingers. You can hit him while he's eating the chicken if you catch him, and he will take, in the healing, which will get canceled. But he can self-heal. But, again, it heals, like, I think, like, 35 HP. But it has a, 2! It's got only not 2. 1 minute cooldown. 1 minute cooldown. You can just hit him. A lot of killers, you can just hit him a couple times, and the healing he just got is just gone. Like, instantly. There's really not much he can do. I mean, Shedletsky's a great Sentinel. He's a good character. But, like, he's not annoying to play against. He's just, like, a character that exists. You know, he's just there. I guess. So, yeah, that's it for Shedletsky. Move on to the, next survivor, shall we? Okay. This is an S tier. We got 2-time. I'm not even gonna lie. He's an S tier. You know how annoying it is to play against this absolute bum of a character? Let's just go one by one on abilities. Ritual, that actually doesn't do anything. That's not really that annoying. Because you can't stop him. You can't stop him. Most 2-times place it when they spawn in. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? I mean, that's that. But then he's got his annoying little crouch. Undetectable. So you can't, your minions won't get him. You can't X-ray him. And also, you can't use on a killer that gets helpless anymore, because he just uncrouches. So no more just forcing him to stay on the ground. He'll just stand right back up and he can run away. I liked him when 2-time could get stuck on the ground and die. Because 2-time's annoying. Okay? I'm not even gonna lie. And then we have, arguably, the reason he's S tier. I don't know why I said arguably. I meant the reason he's S tier. Dagger. Oh boy, I hate that dagger. Bro, he heals 30 HP with that dagger. 30 HP! He fills his, second life meter, and he can stun you with a backstab. Also, we cannot forget to mention the fact that there is a weird thing with 2-time, where even if he stabs you on the front, if he flicks his camera really weird, I don't know, it does some kind of, I don't know how it works. I'm not a 2-time guy, main. But they, like, do a little camera flick or something, and it backstabs you, even though if they stab you right in the front. He basically can just backstab you from any direction. It doesn't really matter. You're probably gonna get stunned, and he does a lot of damage, too, for some reason. I don't know why he does so much damage, but, yeah. He's an S tier. I don't like playing against 2-time. No one likes playing against 2-time. And, yeah, that's gonna be that for 2-time. I don't know what else to say. He's oddly annoying. He's great at last man standing and everything else. S tier, easiest one of all. Alright, time to talk about the next survivor, who is definitely not gonna be as annoying, for sure. Okay. Now we have Guest. I'm gonna put Guest in the A tier, because he's got a lot of health. Okay? 115 health. That takes a lot of hits. Especially if you're playing like, I don't know. If you're playing like Jason, he does like 20 damage a hit. It takes a lot of hits to kill a Guest. We also can't forget Charge. If you position yourself wrong, you're just gonna get knocked off the edge. Like if you actually like you know, like the ramp on Brandon's place, the map for like the castle building. You know, yeah, the Guest can charge, will just knock you all the way off that ramp for some reason. That's definitely that's annoying, kinda. But he does block. Okay, I will say. Him blocking your attack is annoying. Because that not only does that mean damage is just not getting taken, he's not taking any damage. Now he has a stun he can use on you. Either he's going to use it immediately for a parry, which I hope you're predicting. Because if you don't predict that he's going to do a parry, well, you're getting stunned and he's running away. If you predict he's doing a parry and he misses, you get free damage. That's now I gotta explain why he's not S tier. I really gotta sit here and explain myself why this guy's not an S tier. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. So the main reason he's not an S tier is for one thing. If he misses his block, he just takes damage. You will be able to hit this guy so easily. I'm not even like, we're playing Jason. If he misses a block, just punish him with Geishing Wound. John Doe, just swing at him. Because John Doe's M1 does a lot of damage. 1X, again, you can just swing at him. He's corrupted. Or maybe even hit him with an entanglement. I don't know. I don't play 1X. Cool Kid, you just do walk speed override. If he misses block, he's getting punished. That's the only reason I'm not putting him in S tier. Because he just gets punished for missing a block. Basically, if he misses what he's supposed to do, you're just going to punish him. But if he is able to do what he is supposed to do consistently, he's very annoying, making him an A tier. I rest my case. Okay, now we got 007, or 7 and 7, whatever. I'm gonna give him an A tier as well. He's definitely annoying to play against. He's my main. He's the only survivor I have at a level 100. He's my main. I don't need to explain. He's fun to play. But anyway, back to why he's annoying. Let's just start with the obvious. If you leave him for last man standing, if a good 007 like noob, if you leave him for last man standing, yeah, you just lost. All I gotta say is congratulations, you lost the game. You can't leave him for last man standing if he's a good 7 and 7. If he's obviously pretty terrible, yeah, you can. But if you have some knowledge on the character and he's like cooled you eyes away, if you know how the map spawns for him, then you can predict him, which makes him less annoying. But most people aren't keeping track of that, so I'm not really counting that. Then he's got his clone. Honestly, I feel bad for you 1X mains because his clone, again, if you either unstable eye to get vision, and he clones, good luck. I mean, you're just getting hit. I mean, he's escaping because you can't see anything because of blindness. He becomes so invisible. It's like crazy, I know. Not to mention the fact that if a good 7 and 7 is just gonna make his clone look so realistic that you're just gonna chase the wrong thing for like the next 30 seconds. You'll be chasing the wrong thing. It's not even a player. But there are ways to tell. Chase music not going off. He doesn't get a speed boost if you hit it. There are ways to tell if it's the clone pretty quick. But, I mean, by that time, he's already gotten away. Even if you've only fallen for the clone for like a couple seconds, he's gone. And then you wasted time. So he is definitely annoying to play against. And he typically does get targeted, though, before last man standing. Because, again, nobody's dealing with that. Nobody wants to lose the game. Because they just didn't go kill him. So yeah, he's getting an A tier for sure. Because he's annoying to play against. But if you do go after him soon enough, he can't do anything. But like, again, just to recap quickly, a good 7 and 7 is going to make his clone look realistic. He's going to know how to use it to make you waste abilities on the clone. And all around, he can't just be annoying to deal with because he can just waste time. I think I've repeated that too many times. Anyway, moving on to the next survivor. Alright, next up is Builderman. This guy's not really annoying. I'm being honest, he's a C tier. Actually, yeah, he's a C tier. His turrets are annoying, okay? Don't get me wrong, his turrets are a problem. Especially if you don't kill him fast enough or stop him from building it. They can just loop around it. And you're going to be slowed and waste a lot of time. But you can break his turrets pretty quick. And, not to mention, if you catch him off guard or just chase him down, he can't really build another turret. He ain't got time. He's got to have time. That's his thing. If you don't give Builderman any time to do anything, he's useless. He was actually an easy kill. If you give him time to run away and set things up, he will make a turret in a spot where he's going to corner you or like leave it around a loop. He's going to loop around it until the thing is broken, and then he'll run away because you're slowed. He's a slightly annoying. Yeah, I know. But, as you can see in the background gameplay, he's horrible at Last Man Standing. Probably one of the worst survivors I've ever seen at Last Man Standing. He can't do anything. He just dies because he doesn't got time to build his turret. Like, what else is he supposed to do? But if he also he's got the dispenser. That's not really annoying. It breaks in one hit, and it heals like 1 health a second. It gives him slow healing. Basically, if you find the dispenser and you break it fast enough, people aren't going to get fully healed off of it. So just keep your eyes peeled for a dispenser. I mean, if they get healed a lot off the dispenser, that's just your fault as the killer for not breaking it. Because most of the times on the map, it's not that hidden, if I'm being honest. But he's semi-annoying, okay? His turret's the only thing he has that's actually annoying to deal with. Other than that, if he just can't even get a turret down because you're not letting him, he's useless. He'll do nothing for the team, except give the killer more time. So yeah, that's going to be it for Builderman. He's a good survivor if you know how to play him, though, and stay away from the killer. But play against, he's really not the worst. There's a lot more annoying survivors to play against. Alright, now we got Deucecar. I'm not gonna lie, this might be a little hot take. I'm putting him in D tier. I don't think he's even slightly annoying to go against. The only thing he has is spawn protection, which basically just makes the survivor you're chasing take almost no damage. But here's what you do. You just turn around and go chase Deucecar. What's he gonna do? Give you slowness for like 3 seconds? Most killers are just gonna be able to keep chase. Or, I'm not even gonna lie, most killers have an ability to just wait out the slowness. Or at least make him a little quicker. Chasing can just use Raging Pace. Since he's not sprinting, he's not really getting the effects of slowness, and you're just gonna get closer. John Doe has his spikes he can shoot at you, which will give him speed. If someone steps in Digital Footprint, you're getting speed boost. So you're not really doing much. Cool Kid can just walk speed override, even if he misses, he's gonna get closer to you. And then 1x is his unstable eye for the speed boost. Sure, he'll be blind. Not like it's pretty easy to see the giant blue pumpkin, though, sitting in front of you. He can't do much. He's not even annoying to play against. He's just, like, honestly, I get happy when I see Deucecars in my lobby, because I just see a free kill. I've killed even good Deucecars that have, like, thousands of wins on him that are milestone 4, because he's not that good. Okay? Deucecar's just not that good. Alright? He's useless. If you leave a Deucecar by himself, guess what? Your teammate's dead. He can't do anything to save himself. He can't give himself a speed boost. And if his shot is really hard to hit. So most times as the killer, you're just going to move out of the way pretty easily. Again, with spawn protection. Just target Deucecar. He's not really annoying to go against because he's going to slightly shield it for a few seconds. But you know why it's not even annoying either? I just remembered. Most of these survivors just run behind a wall or something, and then his spawn protection just breaks anyway. So most of the time, even when he's shielding them, it'll just break after a few seconds anyway, and then he's not going to do anything. So yeah, that's it for Deuce. Moving on to the next survivor. Alright, next up we got Taff. Taff is getting a B tier. Solid B tier, okay? Because Tripwire, if you get on the right map, he can just lock down an entire area. If you give him time, of course. Just like Builderman. That's why he's in B tier. The only difference in why he's not in C tier, like with Builderman, is because he can actually do something, okay? He can throw down a trip mine if he runs far enough away from you mid-chase. And then if you step on it on accident, it actually just explodes if you get near it. So if you even just get near it on accident, it'll explode, and then you're going to be helpless, and your screen's going to be all janky for a second, and which gives him time to escape. Subspace Trip Mine is the only reason he's in B tier. Because that attack makes it basically, it makes it just a free chase escape. If you trigger his Trip Mine, he's getting out of the chase, like, instantly, and running away. Because there's nothing he can do. I mean, there's nothing you can do as the killer. Yeah, so he's a B tier. anything else I really gotta say? Well, I guess I can add that if when you're killer, if you just target him, if you go after him pretty quick, and don't give him enough time to set up a whole, trap house, he's not gonna be able to, escape you. He could throw a subspace trip mine, though, in a doorway, mid-chase, if he gets far enough away, though. Other than that, he's not that bad to deal with. I don't typically have a crazy, I don't, rage, in my game over, Taft, like I would with a 2-time, but, he's still kind of annoying. That's it for 2-time. Oh my god. Oh, I hate 2-time. Again. I meant Taft. That's it for Taft. Okay? Did I say Taft enough times? That's it for Taft. We're moving on to the next survivor, which is gonna be, drum roll please. Alright, for the last survivor, we got Chance. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Only because that gun is the best stun in the game. Assuming it goes off. That gun is the only reason he's in A tier. He can cancel so many abilities from a safe distance with that gun. A lot of John Doe's abilities can get canceled with the gunshot. Most of 1X's abilities. He can cancel some Cool Kid abilities. Some, not really any of Jason's, but still. He can cancel a lot of abilities from a safe distance. Why is he not S tier? Because that gun has a pretty high chance to explode, or just not do anything, or you just hit him one time and he dies instantly because he's got 50 stacks of weakness. So, other than that, he's not that annoying. But that gun is super annoying. I'll tell you that for sure. I forgot about... Let's talk about reroll really quick. And hat fix. Reroll's not that bad. He just gets more health. But it doesn't... I know it seems like... he can have, a lot of health. But you're also forgetting if you catch him mid-chase... Most of the times when you hunt a Chance, they, 9 times out of 10, have at least weakness 3 or higher. Because they keep flipping that coin. And then there's hat fix, which will reset it all. You never even have to deal with, hat fix. Because most of the time, he's just going right back to flipping his coin. So he'll have weakness when you chase him anyway. He's an A tier. He hasn't really got anything too annoying. It's just the gun. That gun can cause a lot of problems for you as killer. But other than that, let's move on to the killers, shall we? Moving on to the killer, I guess. Finally, we got Jason. S tier. I'm giving Jason an S tier in annoyance, okay? This guy is the machete sniper. I cannot juke a Jason. Maybe that's just my skill level. By the way, this is off topic, but maybe it's just my skill level. I swear you cannot juke Jason. You know why? Because his hitbox is so weird. I've sometimes gotten hit standing behind him when he swings forward. I don't know how that works, but it does. That's where his hitbox is a big reason he's an S tier. You will get hit from the most unnatural spots. Okay? He'll hit you from literally anywhere, anytime. And also, he's a very punishing character. If you don't play your survivor perfectly, like Guest, for example, guess what happened? Good luck. You're getting hit with Geishing Moon, and probably getting hit with a behead afterwards. He's very annoying to deal with. We also can't ignore, he has an ability that just completely makes him immune to stuns, and gives him free stamina in a chase. Jasons are hard to escape, and milestone 4 Jasons gotta be some of the most terrifying things I've ever seen on the planet. When you see a milestone 4 Jason, you might as well just get on your knees and beg for mercy, because there ain't much you can do. He'll punish you for even succeeding. I don't know how they do it, but these good Jason players, I've been punished for punching him as Guest before, because he immediately beheads me afterwards. And the second that stun wears out, I just get hit with a behead, because he just swings it and I get hit. So sometimes, as a Sentinel, you get punished for doing the right thing, unless you're Chance. But, S tier. He's super frustrating to deal with. Next killer, let's go. Alright, now we got Cool Kid. Cool Kid gets an A tier. I'm not gonna lie. That walk speed override, at the time of recording this, it does not, this is before it gets the, wind up. So, as of recording this, that ability is literally impossible to dodge at close range. Because you can't do anything about it. It's instant activation. He uses it instantly. There is no tell that he's about to use it. And it does, I think, a whopping like 50 damage or something. Plus burn. What? That's not fair. Not to mention, it can go through some stuns. I don't know why. I've had a cool kid just go right through my sword when he used it for some reason. But I mean, that's how he works. His corrupt nature is not that annoying. Just pay attention and don't get hit. His minions are annoying because he can corner you with them. Which, I mean, I just better hope you have a way to either get rid of them or be undetectable. Although I have some head glitches sometimes where I'm undetectable and I'm still getting followed by the minions. I don't know why that happens, but it happens sometimes. And then there's also, I don't know. I forgot. His speed. He's pretty fast. Actually, all killers are faster than you. So I guess they just scratched that one. That one doesn't count. Okay? But he's just a strong killer. He can do a lot of damage quick. And he's got a very punishing ability. That's why he's A tier. Let's move on to the second to last killer. Now we got my main, John Doe. Okay? And let me tell you, as much as I want to put him in, as much as my bias wants to put him like an A or S tier, in reality, he's only like a B tier. Okay? I think in reality, he's a B tier. I understand that I'm a John Doe main. I want to put him in S, but he's not that annoying to deal with. He's really strong if you play him right. That's the thing. We're not counting like how good they are if they're a milestone. We're just talking about generally. How annoying is this killer generally to deal with? Because most of my milestone 4 killers would all... If you consider how good they are, like, if it's a max player, then every killer would be S tier. But, I mean, most of the time what John Doe is just going to do, he's just going to wall you off or trap you in an area so he can, like, just damage you. But you can still just try to juke him until his spikes run out. Or even just, like, I don't know, if you slip through a gap if he leaves one. It's really easy to leave gaps in your spikes, by the way. I just want to say that. Leaving gaps in your spike is so easy. He's also got some fancy tricks you can do with his spikes, though, that make him really hard to dodge sometimes. If you just saw, probably a few seconds ago, I tried to do that, and I messed it up a little bit, but I'm only, like, level 80-something with him. I'm still, like, mastering a few more tricks. So, Milestone 4 John Doe will be soon. I'll probably make a gameplay video if you want to see it. So, just keep that in mind. But, back to this annoyance thing. I mean, most of the time, he's just gonna, wall you off, and then just chip your health. He does do a lot of damage, but, again, he's got a slow swing speed. I just want to mention really quick, his hitbox is so janky. It is very inconsistent. It seems to just appear anywhere, but I digress. Moving on to the final character of this video. Alright, lastly, we got 1X. I think 1X is a solid A tier for annoyment. Okay? Look, he's got multiple ranged abilities. He can hit you from afar. That's annoying, okay? There's nothing fun about getting shot and kills from the other side of the map. But here's where he's an A tier, not S. He gives himself a speed boost at the cost of blindness 3. Which, if you just, like, run around walls and stuff, like, quickly, he's gonna lose track of you pretty fast. Since his, X-ray part doesn't last that long. His minions, they're only as good as the killer does, so basically, if he just does good, the minions will be more annoying. We also can't forget, entanglement exists. It's a stun lock. Basically, you're gonna get hit for free. Unless he snipes you on the opposite side of the map, of course. I mean, there's also the, there's annoying, 70 damage mass infection from up close. That exists. I mean, I would say just don't try to stun him when he goes to do it, because I tried that before. I instantly died in Shedletsky, so, yeah, that didn't work very well. And I honestly, mainly for 1X, the thing is just stay out of his sight as much as you can, and just don't, and really, and the hard thing is just baiting him. You just gotta make him bait his shots and make him miss, and then he leaves himself open to get stunned. But at the end of the day, he's not the most annoying thing to deal with. Because all of his abilities are from range. So you can, like, make him miss, and then he's got nothing he can really do to catch you and kill you quickly. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. Oh, I hit the wall. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everybody.